It's brand new and 127 metres long. The managers of Cassens shipyard in Emden ought to be proud, but they're worried. The company spent months building the container ship, and now the buyer has backed out of the deal. As is usual in the industry, they finance the construction costs on credit. That was never a problem before.
We've become a victim of the financial crisis, because just a few weeks before delivery, the shipping company told us it can no longer pay for it, and so our bank cancelled our credit completely.
Neither the prospective buyer's bank nor the shipyard's bank was willing to grant emergency credit. The bank's fear has driven the little shipyard into bankruptcy proceedings. It's quite a shock for the 90 employees. At the moment, the shipyard is keeping its head above water with repair jobs. But that's not enough to keep the jobs safe. The business managers are desperately looking for a new investor. And that's not easy in the middle of a financial crisis.
We can't afford to whine. We can't just give up. We have a responsibility. We've been at the shipyard together for 15 or 17 years. We've grown together with the employees. We know all of them and their families personally. We have to look to the future together.
People in Emden live from the maritime industry.
Herzlich willkommen an Bord der Cassens-Werft zur Hafenrundfahrt durch den Emder Hafen.
Germany's westernmost port is home not only to the small Cassens shipyard, but also to the big Nordseewerke. It builds warships for the German government, and funding in that area is secure. But the region will be in trouble if car exports continue to fall, and the local Volkswagen plant has to scale back production. The billion-euro rescue packages for the banks can't calm those worries, says Captain Hans Flessner.
The government is doing the best it can, but we're still a bit afraid, because we don't know where things are heading.
The crisis is a crisis of confidence. The reserved northern Germans are having trouble putting trust in the banks. The IG Metall Industrial Workers Union has gathered in front of a shopping centre. Michael Hehemann and his colleagues are demonstrating for higher wages. He argues that especially during a crisis, people need more money in their pockets, but employers see things differently.
The financial crisis is being used as an alibi for every problem in the plant, even the predictable ones. The IG Metall union is making the biggest demand it has in 16 years, an 8% wage hike. The employers say that will be the nail in the coffin that makes even more factories topple.
So far, the managers of the Cassens shipyard have managed to do without layoffs. Whether they can continue will depend on what happens in the coming weeks. Maybe the government's rescue plan will help them find a brave investor.